What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. I'm still a little bit sick, getting over it, but today I want to talk about, you guys have probably been seeing over social media and stuff the past couple of years, those huge hats that fans wear, the ones that are just obscenely big, like 5 times the size of a normal hat. And all I have to say about it is, guys, the gig's up. Was it funny initially when you would catch someone off guard wearing an obscenely big hat? Of course. That always plays wearing something big, similar to the brims. You see a long brim, you see a short brim on a cap. It's funny. It'll get you giggling up for a second. The first time you see it. These things, man, I've been seeing these things everywhere, and I don't know why. Listen, the joke's up. The people who laugh at that are probably still laughing at Hawk Tua. That says a lot. It's usually probably just like the 65-year-old plus range in that sense. But if you have a big hat, I mean, I feel bad for the people that bought it at the right time. They bought low, but now they can't even wear it, and they spent like I think they're like $120. I saw online because I keep getting Amazon recommended ads for these. Buddy, I don't want it. You've got me with your tricks before. I think Amazon recommended me it was literally like a helicopter once. Like, listen. The helicopter is a better chance for me to buy than this damn hat. I'm not buying the bill. Listen, you get me to buy a lot of things on Amazon. I love me some Amazon. I'm buying the big bill. The big bill's for losers, and I'm not a loser. Just kidding, I am. So if you see me next episode with the big bill, just mind your own business. But these hats have been taking the internet by storm somehow, some way, and people will just be rocking them. And every time you make eye contact with them, they always got a little smirk on their face, like they're up to something. But you're up to nothing. 2 years ago, you might have been up to something. You might have been cooking a little something, a little meal prep there, but the jig's up. The jig's up? I think that's right. The jig, whatever. It's up. Either or, it's up. I don't get it anymore, but I'm seeing more people start to rock them. Listen, 10 years could be funny, of course. Of course it could be funny in 10 years. It's not 10 years right now. Listen, don't wear the bill. Do yourself a favor, don't wear the bill. No one's thinking it's funny, and if they do, it's just say Hawk Tua to him and they'll laugh as well. You might as well go 2 for 2 in that scenario. But I don't get it. I'll never get it. I do want to get one of those bills that is extremely long though, and just pull up to a Subway wearing one of those. Have our bills touch across the counter. There might be something special in that. That might, if you did that to a Subway worker, you would have to fall in love with them. Doesn't matter if it's dude on dude action. You have to marry the dude. So that's why I'm not going to do it, because I have a girlfriend. But for all of you lonely men out there, if you touch bills with a Subway employee as above the sandwich that they're crafting for you, you have to marry them. That's just the letter of the law at this point. At least that's what I believe. You guys might believe other things in your religions, but as my religion has to do with the Subway makers over at Subway, the sub makers over at Subway, that's what it has to do. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. Imagine spending $120 for a joke that sucks. That's what these people are going through. And you hate to see it. I mean, I love to give people a laugh when it's due. Even a bad joke that's so bad make me laugh, I'll give them a laugh at that, all right? I'm not laughing at the big bill. I can't do it. It's below me. It's below me. It's me and my morals. I have higher morals than that, which is saying a lot for the fact that my morals aren't great. I mean, I was just talking about how other people should go out with a long bill and marry a man because they touch caps at Subway, but that's beside the point. My morals aren't all that great, but they're good enough to know you can't wear the big bill and it's going to be funny. It's just not going to happen. I mean, people are rocking that. It all started when Brian Robinson wore one after a football game, and at that time it was funny because it was out of nowhere. But that was a season or two ago, guys. We got to move on. We got to do better. Get yourself a Hawk Tua cap. Why not? It'd be better than this. Not much, but it would be better than this. All right? Speaking of caps, you see these bills to my left. You can buy them. I've been trying to sell them on TikTok, guys. It sucked. I'm so bad at selling on TikTok because I'm not willing to twerk and do some obscene things to make a sale for $10. I'm just not. Listen, if that makes me a bad salesman, I'm the worst salesman ever, okay? If I'm not willing to shake some booty to sell one $5 hat. Those people are just as weird. The salesman that, dude, it's like you have a digital footprint and you're doing crazy stuff to sell one $3 tripod. It's like, all right, guys, we gotta be better as a society. But that's Nonsense at 9, guys. I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. Why don't you like? Why don't you sub? Why don't you tell a friend? I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Peace.